On one level, a data center is just a huge warehouse full of computer equipment. This computer equipment will either process data, store data, or transmit data. But in reality, a data center is much, much more than a warehouse, and there are 6 key elements to a successful data center: space, power, environmental control, security, connectivity, and the additional services that the facility can provide. The amount of data being produced is doubling every 18 months. Even allowing for virtualization, businesses require more space to store their data, and a good data center will have space to grow.
These are the racks where all the data is stored. There are several different types: 600mm, 750mm, or in some cases, bespoke racks are designed specifically to meet the client's needs.
But why do we need data centers? Well, let's make a comparison to the PC under your desk. What happens if the power goes off? It's quite simple, it doesn't work. No power equals no PC. A data center must have the capability of keeping the power on at all times. The incoming power to the data center comes from the national grid. But if the grid has an outage, there are generators and a bank of batteries that provide an uninterrupted power supply. So, the power to your PC is fine, but what happens if it overheats? Again, it doesn't work, which means you can't work. Environmental control is essential. Connectivity. You need to be connected, be it to a network or other PCs. You have to be connected. A good data center will have plenty of connectivity options. At NGD, we have over 750 fibers installed by various Tier 1 carriers, including access to transatlantic landing stations. You've got the power, the correct temperature, and you are connected. What about security? What if someone steals your PC and therefore your data? This might seem far-fetched, but in 2011, a mobile operator's data center was robbed, causing a network outage which lasted 11 hours. Military-grade physical security is therefore a must. This includes the latest scanning and biometrics technology, a fortress-style structure that is protected by CCTV, a 4-meter security fence, and 5-ton ram raid boulders. But you might argue, that's all very impressive, but the PC under my desk works fine most of the time. I still don't see why the data center is required. The difference is that computers in the data center support the whole of the business, not just one person. So, if any one of these key elements fail, the result for businesses can be catastrophic. To appreciate just how catastrophic this can be, it's important to understand that a company's IT infrastructure is like an inverted pyramid with the data center at the bottom. The data center is often taken for granted because it is the cheapest element of the stack, costing perhaps only £20 or £30 per day, while the hardware it houses can cost hundreds of thousands of pounds. Furthermore, that hardware will be running businesses' applications that could be transacting millions of pounds. Your CRM system, your accounting software, your billing engine, your HR data, file servers, and so on. If the data center fails, the whole pyramid comes crashing down. One famous example of this is an online betting company who lost their data center during the Grand National and apparently lost £7 million in bets. So, in summary, the data center provides all the key elements for housing the client's mission-critical data.